Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about how the Toronto Raptors are unwilling to trade Jakob Poeltl for Kevin Durant. And the Kevin Durant trade, this was reported by Michael Grange and Jake Fisher. And, I don't blame the Raptors for not wanting to move Jakob Poeltl in a Kevin Durant deal because, it puts them in a position where unless, here's the thing I will say. They can draft a replacement center for Jakob Poeltl with the 9th overall pick. I think Derek Queen for Maryland is a guy that very well could be at 9, and he could be a great replacement center for Jakob Poeltl. But the problem is in a Kevin Durant deal, in this Raptors Kevin Durant deal, that pick 9 is going away in this Kevin Durant deal. And so not only do you, if you're the Suns, you're trading for Kevin Durant, who doesn't want anything to do with this team. I mean, I think Kevin Durant will go and play there. He won't complain. But it's going to be like Kawhi Leonard. I think it's going to be like Kawhi Leonard. I don't know how many people seen the clip of Nick Nurse, the Raptors head coach from the winning years, talking about Kawhi said, "Coach, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably gonna only be one season here, but I'm gonna go out there and we're gonna win." And that's what I could see KD going out there and doing, trying to do everything he can to bring Toronto championship. And if it works, he's gonna still leave the next season. If it doesn't, he's gonna leave because KD's not gonna commit to Toronto. And we know the 3 teams he said he'd commit for: Houston, San Antonio, and Miami. And if you're Toronto, why would you want to give up the pick 9 and Jakob Poeltl? Jakob Poeltl's your current center. Pick 9 could be where you get your future center at. Jakob Poeltl's not going to be the center for the Raptors forever. He's going to be 30 before the end of the season, and he's a great center. Averaged 15 and 10, almost 10 rebounds this year. I don't know if he's someone the Raptors look at as the center of the future though. And I know that, but what I'm saying is the Suns are going to want that 9th overall pick, and I don't blame them. So, but if you're the Raptors, you don't want to trade both your future center away, because your future center could be that 9th overall pick, Derek Queen, many other big men in this draft that you could take at 9, and then your current center, Jakob Poeltl. I think that the Raptors are probably willing to part with pick 9, part with Emmanuel Quickly, part with RJ Barrett. I don't know if they'd get rid of both Barrett and Quickly, but I'm sure they'd be willing to get rid of one of those guys. I think if you keep Poeltl, you probably have to get rid of both Barrett and Barrett and Quickly. And the funny thing would be is you basically turning OG Anunoby into Kevin Durant, because that's the 2 guys they got back for OG Anunoby. That would be nuts, though. So, but Jakob Poeltl had a great year. I think the bad thing for the Raptors would be if you trade him and you trade 9, who's your center next season? Unless they go out there and sign someone else. And there is a great market out there, free agency for centers this offseason, so that that they could replace Poeltl. But I think their number one option of probably replacing Poeltl is probably with that 9th overall pick. I think if the Raptors are not involved in the KD trade, I think I see them picking Derek Queen from Maryland at pick 9, if he's available at 9. So, but we'll see what happens with this Kevin Durant Raptors. I think pick 9 is the best pick the best pick the best pick the Suns can get in this year's draft. I mean, look at the other teams they're talking to. Miami has pick 20. The Rockets have 10. The Spurs have 14. Let's not count 2 because they're not getting that pick. So this is the best pick they could get in this year's draft, though. So let me know your thoughts on the signing. Let me know your thoughts on this trade news for Kevin Durant and Jakob Poeltl in the comment section. And peace out.